In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how I went from around 300 clicks per day on Pinterest to nearly 750 clicks in just a few weeks. And just to be clear, it's nothing fancy, no crazy hacks, no paid ads, just a real strategy that works. So if you feel stuck and you are experiencing Pinterest plateau, where your clicks are just not growing, this might be exactly what you need to break through. But before I start, I want to invite you to my private community called PinLions. Inside you can get access to a lot of useful resources. I can help you get your first 10,000 clicks on Pinterest. I can have a look on your Pinterest account and your niche site and tell you what you can potentially do better. On top of that, you can get access to my templates, my workflows, and the custom tools that I created for myself. For example, the AI recipe writer, Midjourney automation tool, ideogram automation, and so on. You can also connect with a lot of other creators from all around the world. So if you want to grow on Pinterest faster, this is the place to be. The link is in the description. First, I want to show you the stats. This is my smallest site that gets traffic from Pinterest. 14k clicks in the last month, not bad, but obviously it could be better. For the last month or even a little bit longer, the traffic was pretty much the same, around 350 up to 400 clicks. It was fluctuating, but there was no massive growth. Around 3 or 4 weeks ago, I started doing something different. I implemented a new strategy and now I'm starting to see the results because the traffic in the last couple of days was nearly 700, 729 and nearly 750 yesterday. And to be honest, I'm positive that in the next month this traffic will only go up and it will be closer to 1,500. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm gonna record a video about it literally in a month. The reason why it all started growing is very simple. A couple of weeks ago, I started adding 10 new blog posts every single day. And I'm talking about high quality AI generated content written with SEO in mind. I was just making sure that it's high quality, it's not AI fluff. Since I started using this strategy, I think I added around 150 brand new articles. And for each of these articles, I was creating one pin every day. So this website has around 300 articles in total, but in the last couple of weeks, I added 150. So literally half of the articles were created in the last couple of weeks. So it's all very simple. 10 new blog posts every day and 10 new pins for these new URLs every day. And in addition, apart from creating new content, I'm also creating pins for existing URLs, for the articles that were already published on Pinterest. So in total, I'm adding 25 brand new high quality pins every single day. My pins are generated with Ideogram AI. In my opinion, this strategy is awesome because the volume is high, so you have a lot of chances to just grow your traffic. You are posting new URLs and Pinterest loves new URLs, and at the same time you are promoting old articles as well. Based on my experience and this pattern, my prediction is that traffic will continue to climb up to 1,000 clicks or even more in the coming weeks, especially as older pins start to rank and get picked up by the algorithm. So right now it's still the early stage, but these new articles are starting to get traction. So imagine what will happen if 300 or 400 or 500 articles will suddenly start getting traction on Pinterest. In the end, Pinterest rewards volume and momentum over time. Once you've got hundreds or thousands of pins live, their system has a lot of more pins to recommend, to test and to push, and the results start to compound quickly. And this is what I've seen on my other accounts as well. And the best part is that a very good portion of traffic will come from pins that you created weeks ago, and this is why consistency is so powerful on this platform. Now, the reason why it all actually works is because Pinterest loves fresh URLs. When you post a link that has never been seen on the platform before, it often gets better distribution because Pinterest sees it as new content for the entire platform. And if it's a good pin, it can actually go viral, it gets more visibility, especially if it's aligned with trending keywords. At the same time, fresh pins for older URLs give new life to your older content. So even if you already pinned the article, creating new designs with new titles and new descriptions basically lets you reintroduce that content without being spammy. Now you might be thinking, I can't write 10 articles per day, it's too much work, and that's totally fine. You don't have to do 10, you can do 3 or 5, that's fine. You can just create new content consistently, and trust me, this is going to work in the long term. The key to success is new content, new URLs, and fresh pins. And if you already have blog posts live, you can apply the same approach by simply making new pins to them. You can also go to your stats and just see what pins are getting the most traction. For example, if a pin for small balcony decor is doing well, you can create 5 or 10 more articles for literally the same keyword. So I would suggest you to cluster your content basically. Just dominate one keyword or theme. If it's working, if it's getting you traffic, why don't you double down on that? Another example, if you have a listicle about, I don't know, 8 Italian recipes that's doing well, why don't you create a listicle about 10 Italian recipes or something like that? Something very similar that can target the same keyword. Since you already know that this kind of stuff can bring you traffic, you just have to double down on that and just create more content around it. And I just want to say that if you feel discouraged because your clicks are stuck at 50 or 100 or 300 clicks per day, just don't quit. Just don't quit. You might be just 1 month away from a massive breakthrough. Pinterest is a slow game, but it compounds very hard. If you show up consistently and if you create high quality content, high quality pins and optimized titles and descriptions, especially with keywords from pin clicks, it's just a matter of time. You don't even need to go viral. You just need to have a lot of pins that get just a few clicks per day. And if you have thousands of pins, the results are just awesome. Of course, I will be recording more videos about that site in the future, so stay tuned. And I want to invite you to Pin Lions, the private community that can help you grow your traffic even faster. I just want you to know that if you are getting 10 clicks per day on Pinterest right now, it's totally possible to scale it up to 100 or 1,000 clicks per day. At the same time, if you are getting 1,000 clicks per day, it's totally possible to scale it up to 5,000 clicks per day or even more. The sky is the limit. So if you want to grow, you know what to do. The link is in the description. Thanks for watching this video. Hopefully it was helpful. And if it was, consider subscribing to this channel. See you next time.